Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to Energy and Light Awakening. Let me start by saying this is not a video I ever thought I would make, but it does make sense in a way because I have always been extremely fascinated, almost obsessed, but not quite that bad. Anything I could get my hands on to read, to learn about. There's so many documentaries out there now. Especially Netflix, they tend to have a large variety. I'm into just cult mentality. There are some religions that are cultish that people have been involved in. I'm not saying every religion is, but there were some that went that way. And over the years, from time to time, I have gotten emails from people asking for help, asking my opinion or what I thought about these things. And even though I've never mentioned this before on my channel, I just found it really odd that they would seek me out to ask me questions about this. But over the past year, especially since things are very different in the world than they used to be, this past year I have gotten so many emails and requests for help and videos, and I decided that it was time to make this because I don't even know if there are videos out there, or Reiki videos anyway, for this. And if you are someone that is recovering from being in a cult, or maybe you're in one now and you're questioning, you're not sure if this is a cult, I did make a list of some things. These are the main things to look for. Of course, there's other stuff going on as well, but these are the four main ones. First of all, isolation. I don't care if this is a huge group, a small group. This is also behavior of narcissists, I've found. But isolation, if you have joined or you're thinking about joining a group, or if you're noticing that they're trying to isolate you from your friends and family, that right there is a major red flag. Because no one should want to get you away from friends and family. They tend to make up excuses. They'll say, oh, this is something new and different. They can't relate to it. They don't understand it, and they'll try to hold you back. They'll make up all kinds of excuses to isolate you. The second thing is sleep deprivation and starvation. Now, this doesn't happen right away because, of course, anybody within a few days or a week, if somebody tried to do that to you, you'd be like, I'm out of here. But they wait until they get you hooked in. There's always a message, something that's very exciting, something that sounds like what you're looking for, what you think you need. It's very tempting and tantalizing, and you see how it could be good. So that's how they get you hooked. I don't want to offend anybody if you are into Scientology, but I actually had some personal experience with that. I had a friend that got involved and I sadly lost them. They tried to indoctrinate me, and I was always curious about it. I didn't know much, and it was fascinating. I could see how it was helpful. Dianetics was a really great book. The things they showed me, explained to me, I just thought, wow, this is amazing. But at the same time, I'd always heard they were a cult. So I was very leery. And something that opened my eyes, the one in Hollywood here in California is the one my friend took me to. They give you a tour, and then they have a video. They have like this little movie theater where you can go sit. It's just you by yourself in this huge theater. And they explain, they show all these celebrities. Of course, that's one of the ways they like to attract other people. All these celebrities were talking about how great it was and all these different things, and they're trying to get you in. And then at the very end, the guy that was narrating said, you know, this is the best choice you can make in your life. Now is the time for you. If you don't join Scientology, you might as well go jump off a bridge, or you might as well go kill yourself or something. And I was like, literally my body jolted. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, wow, because he wasn't joking. He was serious. And to, you know, tell someone that their life isn't worth living, so you join Scientology. Again, I'm sorry if there are people that are in Scientology. It was not right for me, and I find it very, very cultish. And There's so many documentaries out there now. There's all kinds of evidence. So anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. The next thing, of course, is money. Every cult, they want money. They want to try to get as much money as they can out of you. And if they can't get money, they love you. They care about you so much. They want to keep you. They put you to work. You're basically doing slave labor. Of course, they don't tell you it's slave labor at the time, but they still want to keep you in the cult. They want to get as much out of you as they can. So if you can't pay, they will have you. This is where sleep deprivation comes in, and starvation. They have you working. I think Jonestown was the perfect example when he flew all those people out to that place where they all died. That was one of the major things they were doing to them too. And also sexual abuse. Sexual abuse runs rampant in many cults, not all, but many of them. If you watch the documentaries, you will see. So those are the 4 main things to look out for. Isolation, trying to get your money or put you to work, sexual abuse, sleep, and starvation. And also working, that's another thing that Scientology, they get people in there, and the work, the conditions they put these people through is unbelievable. So if you are questioning it, again, these are the main things to look for. I would suggest getting out. And if you are someone who is trying to recover, I feel for you. And I know a lot of people that come out of these experiences are very, their mental state, first of all, mental, physical state is just overwhelming. They feel ashamed, they feel embarrassed. And help when people that don't know anything about the cults are saying things like, how could they let this happen? How could they get into it? And I myself am guilty in the beginning when I didn't know anything about cults. I was like, it seemed crazy and obvious to us. And yes, but again, that's not what they start with. They ease you into it, and then over time they build up until they get you to the point that you're questioning. You don't trust yourself anymore. You don't trust your own intuition. You're living in fear, constantly doubting, questioning, and it's a complete mental breakdown. So if you are coming out of it, don't feel ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. This could happen to anyone. And again, as I was saying, in this day, in this age, with everything that's going on in the world, so many people are waking up. They're confused. Remember those of us who already went through this. Remember when you first woke up, how confused, how angry, how upset. What did you do? You started looking for answers. You started trying to find out if there's any truth to these things that you were waking up to and learning about. And so this is, in my opinion, how this has happened recently. This is why I've been getting so many people contacting me by email. I was recently, within a week ago, someone reached out to me to help them in another country. And so this video has created, I mean, I know that it's not enough on its own, but I want some relief. I want to speak out about this in hopes, you know, someone will see it before it's too late, and they'll see the signs, they know what to look for, and they can get out of it. So I hope this is helpful. Maybe you know someone you can share it with if you're worried about them. I know a lot of family members go through struggles. It's really tough on them to see their children, their friends, their loved ones. People go through this. They see what's happening, but they can't often or always get them away from the group until it's too late. And some people refuse. Sometimes people are in it so deep that it affects their mental state. It's too much for them to accept, so they continue to live that way. So I hope this video finds whoever needs it and helps you. I am evading my Reiki hands. I am working with a lot of stones today, specifically for solar plexus, to ground you, to help you feel strong and safe, to feel grounded and balanced, to trust your own intuition again, helping you to reconnect to that divine spark within you. And not to confuse you, but there are some people who say bad things about Reiki as well. They're not accused of being an occult, but a lot of confused people think Reiki is evil. Some people think it's devil's work, or you're a witch. And if they bothered to do the research, they would see that Reiki was started by a Japanese monk. As we often hear how monks go sit in caves and meditate for months, weeks, months, and years. That was the case with Usui. And he asked the divine for help in a new way, or a way to help people that would be free, because originally Reiki was free. And the information came to him. So there's nothing evil about it. It cannot be used in a harmful way. It can only be good, used for the good, for healing, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Allowing yourself to relax, to calm down, to receive the energy. Reiki is an intelligent energy that will go exactly where it's needed. There's no effort needed. No specific way of receiving is required. Just being open and allowing it. Flower agate, allowing yourself to feel safe again, to feel grounded and balanced. I know for some of you this may take a while. I know it's not easy. I can't even imagine what some of you have gone through. Feeling the peace, feeling the calm. I'm also going to infuse my hands with this lemongrass. It smells wonderful. It's very stimulating and uplifting as well. Just infusing that with the Reiki. Also, if you're someone that likes to work with guides, deities, whatever you believe, I always support that. I always welcome in. Only those of the highest truth, compassion, and love are welcome here. Feeling this energy, allowing it to work for you and with you, wherever you are. Reiki flows through time and space, through all dimensions, realities, and timelines, past, present, and future, for your healing and your highest good. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And if you enjoy this session, and the Reiki is for you. I might also look into Qigong energy work. That's something you can do for yourself that's very helpful. Sometimes I do combine Reiki and Qigong in my videos, but this video today is strictly Reiki. And slowly out. The powerful healing of eternal love is with you now and always. Divine consciousness fills your every cell. You are whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. You are pure, clear, and balanced. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude.